Anatomy of a Fall is a crime drama thriller. The film is written and directed by Justin Triet. A woman is suspected of her husband's murder, and their blind son faces a moral dilemma as the sole witness. The film's runtime is 151 minutes. The film's rating is R in color. So, Anatomy of a Fall, I guess give backgrounds for the film. It won the Palme d'Or, which is the big award pretty much of the festivals and the film festivals, and it won Palme d'Or. I went into this movie very much blind. I didn't know nothing. All I knew was that people say it's a really good movie, and that I say let's just watch movies. And this is a pleasant surprise. I love this film. This is a film, again, I'm also a sucker for crime drama, which this film is, and I'm a huge fan of the crime dramas. Courtroom dramas. Also, this is a crime drama. But courtroom dramas and movies like The Trial of Chicago 7, The Underrated Exorcism of Emily Rose. I'm a fan. I enjoy courtroom dramas, and this is an amazing one. I think this film is, first off, just written to just a T. Every dialogue is realistic and real life, and it's fantastic. It's a beautifully written movie. But also just beautifully made film as well. And there's scenes during the snow which gives me Fargo. It just reminds me of Fargo. And yeah, this film is beautifully made, and the performances are fantastic. You got Sandra Hüller playing Sandra Voigteren. She's really good in this film. She's fantastic, putting herself in the shoes of a woman who, her husband dies in a very tragic way, and they look into it and say, maybe there's some fishiness, so they put her in the court to question, and they bring a lot of things about her and her relationship with her husband. And man, her performance is fantastic, because I can imagine just being in that situation where the person you love dies, and now they're questioning you, saying, hey, you might have just murdered your husband. And as a viewer, you don't have 100% say of maybe she did it, maybe she did not. I mean, you can't really say she definitely did not do it. I didn't. I'm very much watching this movie okay, I don't think she would murder her husband, but also just there's moments, especially towards the tough scenes, where I'm like, maybe she did. I don't know, but she's fantastic in this film. Her performance is really good. She really is what leads the film in it, and as the perspective in that situation. And yeah, she's fantastic in this movie. You also got supporting. You got the son, played by Melo Machado Grenner, playing Daniel, the son, the blind son, and he's really good in the movie. Again, being in that situation, man, imagine losing your dad, and now your mom is being questioned for murdering your dad, and it's tough. And you get to learn more about his past and why things happened, why things came to be. And yeah, I think the kid did a great job. This is a really good child acting performance. Again, child actors could be a hit or miss with me sometimes, but this kid did a fantastic job. His performance is really good, especially when things get emotional, especially towards the beginning of just going through the loss of your dad. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. And of course, going through the drama of the court. And yeah, the kid did a freaking amazing job. His performance is really good. You also got the lawyer, played by Swan Arlode, playing Matri Vincent Renzi. And yeah, the lawyer's good. He's good in the movie. At one point, I'm watching the movie oh man, please, I hope is there gonna be some relationship shit going on between him and the girl. I was thinking throughout the movie oh god, that's rough. And yeah, thankfully they didn't go that way. That's good. I'm glad. But his performance is good. You also got the dad, played by Samuel Thessis, playing Samuel Maleski. And yeah, he's good. He's really good in the movie for the short role that he's in, of getting to see the background and the backstory of their relationship as husband and wife, and how it's not pretty good. It's not good at all, actually. And the guy did a great job conveying, I guess, his personal struggles, because he's depressed, and people are saying that he probably killed himself. And him being in that, I guess, situation of being in a really dark spot. And yeah, he did a really good job in this movie, and all the performances are very good by everybody. Everybody's performances are fantastic. The film's direction, this is a really well-directed movie. it's really good. This is a very well-made film. You also got the screenplay by, of course, Justin Triet and Arthur Harari, and this is a really well-written film. I mean, a good courtroom drama has to be very well-written, and I'm glad this film is very well-written. The story, it gets you hooked. You're like, all right, let's get into this situation with these people, and again, going through, all right, let's see what's going on. The film is very well-written. The screenplay is just beautifully written by these two. The DP is Simon Beaufelis, and yeah, this is a very beautifully looking movie. This is very well shot. The cinematography is just fantastic. The editing by Laurent Senzi Shao, hopefully I pronounced it right, is great. This is very well edited. This is the pacing for the film. It's slow, but in a good way. In a way where it's like, all right, we're getting into the life of these people and just trying to ease into their lives, and just really, I feel like I wasn't watching a movie. That's a really good compliment. But I felt like I wasn't even watching a movie. I felt like I was in the background just watching this shit going down, and I'm just there like, oh wow, because it's so realistic. Like everything that happens could happen, and it's not like over dramatic. It's very well grounded, and yeah, this film is amazing. The editing though is really good too. And Anatomy of Fall is an amazing movie. This film won the big award, and I see why. This is an amazing film with heartbreaking situations and the tragedy of losing the dad, and the what if maybe she did it, maybe she did not. Getting to see their relationship is really good, and it's very interesting, and it really questions like, oh, maybe it's not the way you think. I love it. I love this film, and it gets without a doubt a 5 out of 5 stars. It's another amazing film this year. This year's been just amazing for movies, in my opinion. It's just been a fantastic year for film. And Anatomy of Fall is another. This film is amazing. This is a movie I definitely would like to see again, this time with someone, and maybe seeing what they think of the movie, because and I also love that this film is in English, because the wife is from England and she can't really speak French that well, but also it's in French when people from France are there, and it's fantastic. I love the dual lingo in this film. And yeah, I love it. I love this film. It's definitely worth watching. I feel like you guys should check it out.